week it's been. It started with the funniest thing I have ever seen happen on Big Brother. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It was amazing. Absolute comedy gold. Coolio, you're not going to believe it, right? Coolio hid Nadia's shoes in a pillowcase. No, seriously. He did. He hid her shoes. Oh, it was so funny. I mean, I'm a keen prankster, honestly. I am. But Coolio was completely inspiring.
Davina, I'm not being funny. Have you just put my shoes in that pillowcase?
Yeah.
You haven't. You have. She has. She's just put. Dog. Davina's just put my shoes in a pillowcase. Hey guys. Just in like that.
Shoes in a pillowcase. Seriously, shit the bed. Anyway, later in the week, one of the biggest mysteries of the decade was solved when Anthony Hutton revealed that he never hid his choo-choo train in Makosi's love tunnel in that jacuzzi. He kept it old school and went fingerlicious. What a gent. Right, let's say hello to our guest. First up, a woman with the wit of Brian Dowling, the style of Preston and the compassion of Nikki Graham. It's Andy Ocean! Hey, girl. How you doing?
Good, I'm good.
Now, next to Andy is a man with the charm of Coolio, the warmth of Ulrika and the boyish good looks of Nadia. It's Jared Fisher!
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thanks
would
for that.
you look at these 50 John McCrirics? It's the 50 big man! Now, coming to you in a minute. I'm coming to you in a minute. Now, listen, first things first. Nikki reveals that there was a bit of a mix-up when Nadia went under the knife.
Nadia's got two now.
What do you call... What is it? I can't remember. What do you call the person, you know, that comes up with dance routines?
Choreograph.
No. Don't worry. Nikki Graham's going to know.
Choreographer.
And after a last-minute invite, Nikki prepares to perform in front of the Queen at the Royal Variety Show.
I could do a poo in front of her.
Now, as always, Big Mouth wants to hear from you. Now, there are loads of ways that you can get in touch, and the details should be on your screen right now. I'm waiting for all your messages. He's back by dope demand. He's a champion of reading. Everybody's favourite man, baby. It's Tom Allen!
Thanks. Oh my God! Oh God! I missed you, Davina.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me
and
back.
And also, congratulations are in order for Edinburgh. Congratulations.
Oh,
We're
thanks. I
very
had a lovely
proud of
time. I
you.
mean, it was nothing on this, but I had a lovely
Nothing.
time. I missed you all every day.
Well,
every
welcome
single
home.
day.
So listen, Makosi and Nadia may have taken the latest BB bullets, but there's a new dog in town. She's one half of Fats and Small, not sure which one. And last time she was in the house, she went crackerjack. So let's go hard on the latest ultimate housemate, Vanessa. Jared,
Yep.
were you happy or sad?
I am delighted,
Oh, me
Vanessa.
too.
She deserves another chance. You know, there's a lot to be said for a woman on a mission like Vanessa. She's got something to prove, and we've seen what she can do when she's got something to prove. So, lay it down, Vanessa. You go.
Do you think she's going to be all right this time round?
She's going to be
Andy?
fine.
Well, when you say all right, do you mean do you think she's going to deliver on another
Is she going to
breakdown?
deliver? Do you think she's going to get upset again?
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Isn't that what
TV
she's
gold.
good value? Yeah. I want to be smearing poo on the walls and everything.
Because
Right, crazy.
I'm looking at maybe not the poo.
No, not the poo.
Not
Somebody
the
else's.
poo. Somebody else's.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate. We'll say
chocolate.
it was
That'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
What do you guys think? Were you? Because she got a few. She got a few boos when she went in there.
She's had a gastric band. Like, has it worked? I don't know. She looks.
It has worked.
She's
She's
trying.
beautiful.
She's trying. Hello, my
On the
darling. tell me what
I'm
you thought of
so
Vanessa's
pleased,
arrival.
actually, Vanessa, she's gone in, to be honest. I think this time round, she's going to actually sort those housemates in a house. And I think they need somebody like Vanessa, because Vanessa is, what you see is what you get. So she's going to deliver like there's no tomorrow. And I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see her.
Good call.
I think she's gonna do that. She's gonna stir it up a little bit. But Tom, what do you think?
I think she'll be great. I do think she's got slightly crazy eyes.
Yeah.
If you look in that picture. I think she's exactly what the house needs. I think she's opinionated, she's sassy. She's got a toy boy, hasn't
And
she?
she maybe you know she likes a young man, eh?
She likes a younger man, so
You never
watch
know.
out for
Who do
one
you think
younger
she'll
man
be
in there.
friends with then? Who do you think? You think Ulrika?
Yeah, they're
Why?
a similar age and they've had similar careers, and I think they'll find a lot in common. They've both got children as well.
It'd be funny if they fell out.
They're both moaners.
Do you think Ulrika's a moaner?
I think she's
She's
quite
had
a
a
bit
lot
of a
to
moaner.
moan about, though, hasn't she? God, she just wasn't. Yeah.
I hope they have a bit of a tear up.
I want her to
I
go
think-
in and spice up the conversation.
Yeah, I think she's
Because at the
fall out.
moment, I think the conversation, it was brilliant the first week, and then I think they've all got a bit lax about
She's
it.
going to join
They're just-
Victor.
They've all met before doing like the circuit before Big Brother, so they already know each other. We're not getting the usual sort of discussion, so it's died down a bit.
Brian's the one that's been keeping it going, really, hasn't he? Like, by interviewing everybody.
Brian.
So I think that there's going to be another chat show person in the house with
Do
Vanessa.
you know what? Can I say something awful? I found myself looking at your breasts. That's awful.
Unlike most of the house, these are for real.
I expect nothing less from my audience. Boom! And very quickly, you've got eyes on your breasts. Are you winking at me?
I say bring in the older woman. There's not
Yeah, bring in the old cougars, come on! Right, okay, so time for a quick break now, but when we come back, Makosi will be stepping in the big mouth ring for some no-holds-barred action. It could be a little bit tasty.
The great thing about Ultimate Big Brother is, if you want to plan a holiday and don't mind the cold,
Don't mind the cold. We go on a cruise.
there's a Pret for that. Want advice on how not to drive on Britain's busiest roads?
I don't want to, like, I was on the M25 once and, like, it got to the point where I was so upset that I actually, I closed my eyes.
We've got a Pret for that. Perhaps you want to win people over with a tiresome camp catchphrase.
Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Like, oh no, he did.
There's a Pret for that too. Yep, there's a Pret for just about anything. Only on Ultimate Big Brother.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. Men want him for his hair. Women want him for his butt. It's Sex Man Dynamite. Jared Christmas. So Sex Ray Vision, it's Andy Osho. Last night, he got a reboot right in his face. Go techno, techno, techno for Tom Allen. And 15 heroes unafraid of breaking nature's sex laws. It's the dirty, pretty Big Mouth audience. If loving you is a crime, then I'm guilty. Do you know which genius sang that? Duncan James from Blue. Yeah. Amazing. And he was right. Celebrity playboys have committed some of the worst crimes known to man. Cole, Day, Woods. I'm talking about you. And there's another naughty celebrity still at large.
Last week on Sexy Crime Stoppers, you helped us with a case of 2 unwelcome dirty lectures. Thanks to your calls, this case was solved and they were sent back to their grotty, miserable lives. But sadly, a far more desperate case has arisen that needs your urgent attention. Ex-wives are particularly at risk, and he's got one just where he wants her. He's an ordinary boy with some pretty specialist tastes. Take his love for cats.
All I do is just look at pictures of cats and videos of cats, you know how I do it.
He says he loves them, but we suspect he uses them as tools to attract women. Pussy lover. Is It's come to our attention that this man wears a hat to disguise his depravity and camouflage his true affections. You know who else wears a hat? Tiger Woods. Cheeky. He can't even make breakfast without inadvertently leading her along.
Do you want it like proper cooked?
Yeah,
like airplane food.
One of his victims was left so traumatised, we've had to obscure her face.
We were married for just over 3 months when Preston filed for divorce. He said he was taking his band in a new direction and that it wasn't right having me around with his cool sort of pseudo-indie image. And then 4 years later, we bumped into each other at a shopping centre. He held the door open for me and I knew instantly he was up to his old tricks. Bastard.
Do you recognise any of this behaviour, or are we just imagining it for the purposes of this VT? Call us now, before Chantal becomes just another conquest. Again!
They have been holed up together for 10 days now, so I want to talk about Chantal and Preston, actually Chanton, as I like to call them. So, Jared, how would you describe what is actually happening between these two?
Well, obviously she's not over him. He's just playing. He's being a nice guy. You know, he doesn't want to. You know, he doesn't want to commit to anything.
Okay, you're not telling me what I want to hear, Andy.
Hey, do you want to hear this? That Preston's better than the place. He is. Preston's better than the actual town of Preston. I've been there and it's not nice. It's not nice.
Thank you.
Are you from Preston?
Andy, what's your
Sorry about that. I bet you'd prefer to be there, though.
Andy, that's very unlucky that you should say that about Preston and then,
And then someone there.
How did you even get out?
From Preston, what are the chances of that?
Unbelievable.
I know, and this guy lives in Chantal. Now,
He wishes he did.
He wishes he did. Listen, well, the thing is, I think he's leading her on because he must know, mustn't he, that she's... No, but
and
he
they
must know
do a
that she's...
magazine thing when they come out. I wonder if that's got
But,
to
and
be
didn't they do a magazine thing before? No. No, but they must know.
Tom,
he knows.
What else is he going to do?
I think men are bastards. Men are bastards. That's what I think. Bastards. Sorry?
What are the people on Twitter
The
saying?
people on the interweb, Davina, are saying, well, someone called Bob Loves Pink says they just need to get a room and get it over with. It's getting boring hearing about their past too much sexual tension, ! Kiss. Then someone called Pablo210 says, yes, stop, no, stop, no, stop, no, stop. Who gives a toss? ? And then Laura Jax says, I think that's her name, says, complete mug, ... Bless her, it only seems to work in the house.
Oh, yeah, but that's,
oh no, you didn't. Yes, she did.
It's like when you are together and it's really, really intense, it works, but then come out and it's
But I
not
guess
so
that's
good.
the thing about the house. It's a small house, and if you live literally on top of somebody, then you are going to fall in love.
Yeah, exactly. Now, James, listen, this is good, guys. James is from The Star on Sunday, aren't you?
Yep.
And James...
Quality publication. Quality
James has
publication.
got some gossip.
Okay. Basically, they're going to get back together. They're going to make a lot of money out of it. Why not? But Preston, before he went in the house, he was telling all his mates that he wouldn't get back with her. Do you know, it's a definite no-no. Since then, his girlfriend's dumped him. She's taken him off Facebook. She's deleted all their pictures.
She's taken him off Facebook?
Oh,
that's the end! That's the end! Oh! Has she taken him off MySpace as well? That's how you know it's fine.
Everything, of course, of course. There's no reason for him to go back. He might as well make a lot of money. I think she genuinely loves
Look,
him.
who's going to pay for the plane to fly over with the message telling him that he's dumped him? That's what you
We
should
could
do.
do that. The
Your
Star
paper.
could decide to do
Your
that.
paper's got to do that.
But he's
Can I
they're
just
gonna get
say,
back
before
together
we
and
get
it'll all
into
go
any
wrong.
trouble, that this is speculation.
Of course, of course.
This is all speculation.
But
And the Dennis House
we'll check Facebook when we get home.
Listen, does anybody yeah, go on. No, I don't. You don't have to be embarrassed for putting your hand up and talking. We love it.
I promise. But the
You can
hopeless,
be as rude as you
hopeless
want.
romantic in me really thinks that he's falling back in love with her.
I have moments when I think that's the truth. I have moments.
No, but okay, I'm going to sound sad for saying this, but if you read his blog, yes, I've read his blog. he says they had nothing in common, and he felt like a rock star who had married a glamour model, but really he was an indie boy band marrying a page 3 model.
But how long ago?
I don't think he respects.
How long ago was that blog? Few months, you know, you can change your mind.
Don't matter.
Anyway, listen, it doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
So, moving on.
He's a nice guy and he can dance.
Lethal.
And that means a lot.
Shush. Lethal John... Oh, I love it when I'm bossy. Lethal John McChrystal became the first ultimate housemate to get the boot last week. And now he's all that free time on his hands. Well, he's gone and got himself a new hobby.
Oh, Rika, you're such a scrawny bird. Eat, woman, eat!
Ever been sat at home in your pants, just wishing you were able to control the housemates?
This task is really beginning to get on my tits. Oh, they're quite nice, actually, aren't they? Oh, yeah.
Then do what John McCrick does.
I do voodoo. Do you? First off, you need your very own set of voodoo dolls. I got these off what they call the internet. Aren't they divine? Oh, I like them all. Voodoo. Watch and learn. I think you'll like this. Oh, oops, Nadia. Oh. Sorry, Nadia. Did you hurt your little finger? Oh. Voodoo. Look what happens when I rub its charms. It's so responsive. Gorgeous asset. I like 'em big. Voodoo. Whether you want to give an annoying little madam a shock up the backside. Oh! Or simply bring a grown woman to tears. Then remember, all you need is voodoo. Cheers. Fuck it.
If she's not reading a book by Nelson Mandela, then she's probably reading a book by Bill Clinton. And if she's not reading, then she's probably listening to jazz. And if she's not listening to jazz, then she's probably being pleasured in a jacuzzi. Give it up for Makosi! Makosi, are you feeling a bit more grounded now? It's kind of crazy when you came out of the house.
It was, yeah.
So, Jared, is there anything you want to ask her?
Yes. How did you mistake 2 fingers for a penis?
You thought it was going to go away.
Yeah.
It might do after tonight.
Yeah.
But just for one more night.
Just one more night.
hour.
Let's celebrate
Do you
it.
call that a chat line?
Oh.
Makosi, come back, we love you! Listen, while we carry on, Jared.
Yeah, I'll take that. You all wanted to know. All right? Don't paint me as the bad guy.
With the 2 fingers.
It was a valid question. Let's face facts.
I was
Jared,
not-
we wanted to know the answer.
I was not expecting her to get upset.
No,
And
but it was quite good though. I've never had that happen to me.
It was quite dramatic, wasn't
I mean,
it?
I've never had that happen to me on a programme
those,
before.
I've never said those words together in a sentence
anyone.
before in my life, and I didn't think anyone would get upset
No.
with it. I thought they'd go, oh well, you know, maybe. Whoa!
Sorry, we didn't hear that. Now listen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, this lot will be talking Nadia, Makosi, and right down to Chinatown. So it's going to be completely chop suey. See you then. Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. They call him Lobster Eyes and he loves blowjobs. It's the acceptable face of the Antipodes. It's Jared Christmas. If you type the name into Google, you'll come up with a picture of Andy Osho. She is ultimate Big Brother legend and we're so glad to have her back. It's Makosi. He is going to go hard drive in your face. It's Tom Allen. And
your face.
what's that coming over the hill? It's the sexy audio! understand what is about to go down. This is fresh off the dirty, uncut flavour. We're talking drip, flow, sterile, go. Cut this up, sanitise, and give it up for my boy Westwood!
This is Big Brother speaking. Please come to the diary room, diary room, diary room. We're riding big with Westwood's Clip of the Week. Let's go in.
And then it goes.
Yeah.
And then.
Okay, I might have
We're okay.
Go hard or go home.
Okay, so, Jared, is there anything else on second thoughts that you would like to ask Makosi? Or anything you'd like to say?
I would like to ask you, if you'd stayed in the Big Brother house a lot longer, what would your mission plan have been?
Game plan, yeah.
Game
what
plan.
would your game plan have been to sort
What
of
was
win?
going to go down Makosi style?
I think there was so much excitement and so much gratitude for us to be having game plans. We're just all having a good time to be there. So I didn't really have a game plan. Maybe that's why I'm here right now.
Maybe we should have thought of one.
I probably should have thought of one.
Okay, and Andy?
Yep. I'm just happy to be making a white man sandwich.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It's the first time I've been the filler.
Woo-woo! Yeah, you're filler. I'm Makosi. Oh, you're so lovely. But okay, so am I allowed to go to that place, right? If you obviously you weren't pregnant, I think, but if you had been, do you think you would have had a water birth, like to commemorate how the conception? All right, not that question. Not that question. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
Laugh it through.
Who do you want to win?
Nikki.
Nikki.
Good choice.
Okay, so you go for your win. Give me some questions.
Makosi, like really, honestly, with the power shower and everything like that, were you really doing it all for publicity? Like walking off tonight as well, it's all for publicity, isn't it?
She's like that.
Oh, come on.
She's the Queen of Africa.
Well, to be very honest, when I was in Big Brother the first time, we showered outside. I went to boarding school, we showered outside. So showering outside for me is not a big deal.
But everything seems
Kofi,
so
I
staged
think what
now.
What you're saying is that you quite like to show yourself off, or
Not
just
do you know
kind of
what?
like,
If you've got it, flaunt it. Like I said earlier, I've been like this.
If you've got it, flaunt it, right? Am I right? If you've got it, flaunt it.
He hasn't got it. Put it away.
Haven't got it? Davina, that hurts.
Oh my God, has anybody else got a question? Look, I'm walking through down the middle. Right, ask.
Why did you let what John said about your religion affect you so much?
Yes.
No, because what...
Yes. I love you at the front. Yes!
Really, they do look alike.
Sisters, you're sisters.
Why are you separated?
Do you know my religion, my spirituality more than my religion means a lot to me. It's why I wake up in the morning. And when somebody says there is no God, I'm now asking myself, so why am I waking up? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? You know? So it's really kind of...
stronger though to say it doesn't matter what he
And
says.
to be very, very honest, John wanted us to nominate him because he was being funny. And with Big Brother, you have to give a reason. So that was, he gave me a reason to give a reason for that, really. But
Listen,
me and John got on really well. We even went into the jacuzzi
you
together.
and your big mammalian protuberance. Tom, what would you like to ask? Have you got a question you'd like to ask?
Well, I've got some nice ones. People, I hope you don't mind this one. I think it's meant well. This is from Princess Dars. Makosi, I think your body is amazing. But seriously, are your boobs real? If they are, you are one lucky bitch.
That is true. Everybody's been asking, are they 100% real?
They are 100% real.
100%.
Well done. Well done.
Can I just ask, have you and Annie not talked about that before, over the last 4 years? Was this the
Was
first time?
that the first time that you'd
Surely you
seen
must have
Anthony
asked
or
him and spoke
discussed
to him.
him?
No, we never spoke because every time we bumped into each other, he was with his mom.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, so we couldn't really talk.
Talk
So
about that.
yeah.
Do you not have his number to give him a call?
No,
or
no.
phone him up now?
She has-
Have you
she
always
has his
been
mum's
wondering
number.
then exactly what?
Sorry?
Have you always been wondering?
Yeah, I have wondered.
Not anymore.
But not
And
anymore.
I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to get into any more trouble. Who else has got a question that they'd like to ask?
Down the
Casey?
front.
Yeah.
Down the front.
Going back to the boob situation, I like men, and even I was like mesmerised. So I think you should be quite proud of them.
Yeah, I like men.
I've got one
I
here.
sort of just want to put my face in there and have a good old jiggle.
Someone
Tom.
someone called Ben says, that's just their name, Ben. Makosi is so fit, it ain't even funny. ... Can I have her number? we gave it to them. Hope that's okay. We just gave it.
Go on, yes?
You are fit, by the way.
Thank you.
But also, why, when you said you went into political exile the last time, and then you were still quite brazenly talking about sex and stuff, I just didn't get it.
Yes, so she's... Yes.
You
No, but you know, that's who I am, and probably that's why I'm here. I can't be
But will
what
you be
I'm
in
not.
trouble again?
I can't be what I'm not really, you know, because someone somewhere, some president somewhere or some prime minister somewhere does not agree with who I am. Do you understand what I mean?
Fair play, right. Listen. Big Brother 1 winner Craig Phillips rocked up this week to build a shed quicker than the housemates with his magic screwdriver. It was really nice, wasn't it, to see him again? I love him. But what has the cheeky chappy been up to for the past decade? Well, listen, I'm not sure that you guys are going to actually believe this, but basically he has been a bit of a bastard. No.
Big Brother 1 winner, Craig Phillips. Celebrity entrepreneur and charity campaigner. He's an all-round Mr. Nice Guy. Or is he? Since winning Big Brother in 2000, Phillips has built a vast carpentry empire, turning over billions each year. But with closer scrutiny, we can reveal that dirty tricks have played a key hand in Phillips' fortunes. A Big Brother sweatshop in the form of a fake charity, the Help a Housemate Foundation. Seen here, inaugurated by the Prime Minister's wife in 2005.
I set up Help the Housemate Foundation. It's a charity run by myself, basically to help the ex-housemates. They're all not doing very well, and I thought to myself, it's a good way, helping them back into the community in there. Obviously, it's a non-profit making scheme on my behalf, of course.
Big Brother Series 3 contestant Alex Sibley was the first to be brought onto the scheme.
Well, I was struggling just after Big Brother. You know, it was hard to get work, and he taught me some skills, woodwork, and he said if I worked for him, I'd get a cut out of anything that I made.
And how much money have you got?
I haven't had anything. Nothing.
Alex is not the only housemate whose life has been ruined by Phillips. Big Brother winner Anthony Hutton was also stung by the scheme.
Right, this is one of the sweatshops Craig had us working for. And it wasn't just housemates that were working here. I mean, there was young children working here. There was old people working here. I mean, even some people died and they were just getting dragged out. If we weren't working hard enough or fast enough, Craig would come and hose us down with freezing cold water.
Well, as soon as I got there, they took all my clothes away and gave me these, like, little robes that didn't cover up my modesty, and we were just put to work.
One housemate, Alison Hammond, she got that hungry. She actually ate her own arm.
When this programme contacted Phillips for a comment, he declined. So we decided to approach him face to face.
Mr. Phillips, we're from Channel 4. We're running an investigation that you're running a Big Brother sweatshop.
You again. I've heard all this shit before. Go piss off with your allegations.
You're exploiting Big Brother housemates for cash.
Allegations, it's a load of bollocks.
After our meeting, Craig released this statement. The ex-housemates were volunteers, and that no such financial rewards were ever offered. I love all Big Brother housemates from the bottom of my heart. The police are still yet to make charges, so Craig walks free.
If you could see Craig now, what would you say?
I would just say, Craig, why? Why did you do it?
This is the point in the show where tonight's other loser, Nadia, would have come to join us. However, for reasons beyond our control, Nadia isn't currently available to face the Big Mouth Bear Pit, which we're all very disappointed about. But we are just going to have a good old chat about her behind her back. So, Jared, if Nadia was here, what would you have asked?
I would have given her a prize.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a broken plate. Just to... she probably would have walked, to be honest. So we're lucky she didn't. She did. What did you think about the plate? Plate gate. Are we calling that that? Plate
we
gate?
are, we are.
I think
kicking off about a plate.
No, the thing is, Nadia, it's not kicking off. She just has a very loud voice, I presume. So she found a broken plate. She found a broken plate and Eureka got upset.
I don't know about you. It's Ulrika.
Ulrika.
I don't know about you, but my feeling is that Nadia is just a sort of a typical European person, because I'm half French, so I really understand the tantrums. She has tantrums just like Nikki, except they're
Less
rages.
forehead action.
They're rages, yes.
Because she was really shouting at Ulrika at one point, wasn't she, in the bedroom? And it
But
was kind of like...
my take on that was that she was up for nomination. She'd gone in there as favourite. She couldn't believe she was nominated.
Yeah, right.
And she was just upset and angry and hurt, and she doesn't know how to do upset and...
It's transference, isn't it?
Transference. Anyway, what's everybody else's take on that? Go on. Hang on. You haven't got a mic. Don't talk. Don't waste it without a microphone.
When she was on it last time, she did have the tantrums, but there was the comic element as well.
But
and
also,
I think that was missing totally.
what she didn't have this time, she wasn't vulnerable, because she was vulnerable because of the story that everybody knew about her past, but the housemates didn't, and she was in there because she needed to be accepted.
Everyone fell in love with her last time, didn't they? Because of the story and her journey and everything. And this time she went in and like a lot of the housemates, she's changed over that time. She wasn't the same as before. She wasn't why we fell in love with her.
Yeah.
So
Well, listen, out of all the ultimate housemates, we think that Nadia changed the most since she was last a housemate. Like a fine cheese, she matured. Take a look at this.
Nadia, is it just the lack of cigarettes?
Nadia, then.
Yes, it is just like a cigarette. I don't ask me any more questions. Just get me out of here, please. I'm gonna go insane.
Nadia, now.
Please arrange and everything. I wanna leave. This is not you're gonna do to me. How dare you humiliate me like this?
Nadia, then.
Did I hear that? I don't know. Did I hear it? I don't know. Did I hear that? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? Did I hear that? What are you gonna do?
Nadia, now.
Seriously! Go and talk your shit to someone else! Don't talk to me! Do not talk to me, you silly bugger!
Nadia, then. Look at Nadia now.
You know, we can learn it in bits, and then teach them a bit, learn another bit.
Oh my god, you're Are you alright? Oh, now, bloody stupid chair.
Nadia, now. Now.
So, actually, she hasn't really changed one bit, has she? So.
What I wanted to say, actually, I do think people have been quite hard on Makosi and also Nadia. And to be honest with you, I think you two people have actually been the most honest with yourself. And I think the problem with Big Brother is that people that are outspoken are the people hated.
It's true.
And, you know, the people are nice. There's a lot of people in the house actually playing the game. And they're all playing to be nice and nice and nice. But at least, you come out and you've had a really hard day today, the same as Nadia. But at the end of the day, you've been yourself.
So can I just say, can I just say one thing on Nadia's behalf? It was easy for me to be nominated and come out because I've never tasted winning it before. So for the winners that are in the house right now, the pressure is more intense for them because they're looking at each other and they're thinking one of us is going to win and it might not be me. So it's harder for people like Nadia, Ulrika, Brian to face an experience like this because they know they can't all win it. If you know what I mean.
So Tom, what are the guys at home saying?
I've got a lot of interesting messages about Nadia. And one of them
Good reference, man.
Thank you. I thought it was camp. And But what do I know? One of them is from Aaron C. Says, Nadia's the best in there by far. She doesn't give a shit and ain't scared to just say it. Love you, Nads. Love Aaron and Lynn's kiss. Who the hell are Aaron and Lynn's? Anyway, they really like her. There's one from Crazy Jellyfish who says, why did she change from BB5? She was good in that. Now she seems to think she's better than everyone else. And then there's an emoticon, which is...
Everybody thinks she changed, but she didn't. Go
no,
on,
I was just going to say there's an emoticon which is 2 dots for eyes and then just like a stroke. I don't know what that means. Is that like...
It's probably a mistake.
Like
It's probably a
someone's
mistake. I'm sorry, I haven't got time to come to your question right now. But anyway, listen, plenty more Big Mouth Shizzle when we come back, so we'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with us, we've got the lovely Tom Allen, Andy Osho, Jared Christmas, Makosi, and the sexy Big Mouth audience. There have been some seriously nasty couples throughout history. Fred and Rose West, Keith Harris and Orville, Samantha, the kind of people that the word evil was invented for. And now there is another pair to add to that list.
You seriously write down names, Nick? Your plot, a very dirty plan.
The evil, dark overlord of reality television, Nasty Nick Bateman, shook the core of the empire when he wrote some names on some pieces of paper.
If you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
It seems pretty lame now, but seriously, it was kind of a big deal back then.
It was on the 9 o'clock news, Nick. It was on the news.
Now he has returned with a young Padawan apprentice, and together they are plotting the ultimate, very dirty plan.
It really should be the dream team of game players. Nasty Nick Bateman.
I have a very evil plan.
Slickman Victor Abua.
Under the cover of darkness.
We can together get to the last week. 2 of the evil geniuses put together in one house.
Not only the greatest, but the best.
My arrival has breathed new life into his lungs.
If I said who is Wasp, do you know who that is? I think Kneecap should be Chantel. Got the ocelot, he's like a monkey.
I literally saw his loins spawn and just bulge with strength.
Like, suddenly, the bathroom, everyone's toiletries. disappear.
Will Nasty Nick and Slick Vic smash the Big Brother rebellion with their lame-ass codes and overexcited plotting that goes nowhere?
So the fireworks begin.
Nick and Slick Vic have bonded in their pursuit of pure wickedness. So let's talk about Nick Tor. Are they evil personified, or are they just a little bit pants, right? I mean, Jared.
I love them.
Go on.
They are brilliant.
Why?
Code names. How awesome are code names?
Do you love them because they're a bit rubbish?
I love them, yeah, because if they were really good, then we'd genuinely hate them, right? If they were really
you're
good at being evil.
Yeah.
But they have to be lame. They're like two teenagers who are about to play Dungeons and Dragons, going, oh my God, I'm going to have a dragon, it's going to be awesome.
and Nick sort of suddenly turned into Beavis, hasn't he?
Yeah.
They just really excite each other, don't
what
they?
do you make of it?
I think they're pretty lame-o, but I think that's why we like them. And what I really love is when they have their little evil laugh together. Yes. That's really naff, because they sort of go... and then that's it. they've got now.
But Tom, what do you think of the nicknames? Clever or...
Well, I don't understand some of them, but what I'm intrigued by is there now going to be a nickname for Vanessa? And what will that be?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I thought something like Bertha, or Girthy, or Girth... No one's going with this. Girtha, or...
Just go.
Bash Bosh, or... I'll go. Those are my thoughts.
What do you think? Yes, go on. Oh, I haven't been up this side yet. Hello.
I didn't like either of them in their own series, but together they're really funny.
They are
and
funny.
Every pantomime needs a villain.
Yeah, they do. But I don't think they're being villain
not
enough.
Nasty. No, they're not being
We need
nasty.
them to be a bit more villain than that.
I don't understand why they keep planning and they're not actually doing anything
Right?
about it.
That's how I'm
some
feeling.
action.
Come on, guys.
Just desperate.
They're desperate.
It just seems like they've got like a little bromance going on. They just kind of, they sit there and they bitch about everyone else and that's it.
But does anybody else think, because let's remember that Nick didn't just write down some names, he told people that he had a wife that died in a car crash. And he also did fake Reiki healing on people when he wasn't a Reiki healer. Now, is he playing a clever game? Is he being a bit quiet and below the radar?
Victor is joking, Victor is messing about, but Nick is serious. He's a bad guy. He
lies,
he tells lies.
I think that he's the one person in that house with a game plan. That's what I think.
He was exciting back then, but I think they're just all talk, no action right now.
And are you think it's fun? You just think it's boring?
Yeah.
But Victor has delivered. I think because I have to say that I prefer Victor in this series than to the last.
I think they have got to start ramping it up,
They've got
though,
to ramp
because
it
nothing's
up.
really happening.
I want him to... He has been a hoodie for most of it, though, and that's pretty evil, right? He wouldn't be allowed in shopping centres.
That's true.
So...
That is true.
It is true.
That is
That's
true.
all they speak.
And go on.
Victor, I just think Victor to win. Is that controversial? I don't know.
Why not? It's wishful thinking.
They're not a dream team, they're not evil, they're a pair of clowns. They're an absolute pair of clowns.
But are
They're
you
idiots.
finding them entertaining?
No, I'm not. They're absolutely... They don't do anything.
Mike,
what do
go
they
on.
do?
What do you think?
Like, you know when Nick went in?
Yeah.
Like, he's a bit boring. They wanted him to go in nasty Nick, but he's not really nasty.
It's a double bluff.
But
He's laying low.
So they need to start doing something a bit deeper, don't they?
Yeah.
What was that?
Did he find his wedding ring? He lost his wedding ring.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to find that out for you. I'll find that out for you and get back to you. But, oh, yes, go on.
Basically, I love Victor. I think he's so funny when he goes in the diary room and talks.
He
Like, the
has
way
got the
like-
good banter, hasn't he?
Yeah, the way
he's
he
got
like words
fantastic
things.
banter.
It's a bit
Absolutely
lame, the
brilliant.
banter, though, but that's what makes
So
it great.
listen, I have been on telly basically far too long tonight.
Show off.
So it's time to nip off. But before I do, let's say a big thank you to our guests. Tom Allen, Andy Osho, Jared Christmas, the lovely Makosi, plus our big mouth audience. It's Fracture. We'll see you next Wednesday for more Ultimate Big Mouth.
Yeah, that's better. Yo, you won't catch me by the bar, you catch me by the table. Chica walks past, sweeter than maple, piercing in a navel. Left school long time ago, but got class. Everything's tasteful. Paris for the weekend, Barcelona on a weekday. Shopping up in Knightsbridge, bidding on eBay. Just the Haagen-Dazs, just to get a bit of cheesecake. Don't have to get the burger, lobster or the beef steak. Major, ain't got time for a hater. Later, pull up in my boat like a sailor. Do me a favor, fix your face, no makeup. Man, them let's never get divided by the paper. Stay the same as when we used to chill and play Sega. Live the dream, that's why Grant come from Jamaica. Living life fast, living life large. Feet on the ground, but I reach for the stars, yeah. Because we're living life fast, living life large, yeah. I got my feet on the ground, but I reach for the stars. Because we're living life fast, living life large. Hands in the air, gonna reach for the stars. It's Big Brothers, Big Mouth. September 19th, Fantasy. Bashi.com, let's go. Yeah. Check me out, it's Bish, Bash, Bosh. Fantasy, September 19th. Let me tell you what I want. I am at the IMAX, twinkle I'm a star. People know who I am, plus I go hard. YouTube me on your iPad, trips to my fam, mojitos on an island. White sand, roll on red carpets, look Tony Starkish. Drop a pose if it's not positive, I'm not involved. I believe in karma, so the drama's all Hollyoaks, plus I got targets. Lock and load, champagne flutes, blow it like a whistle. Tell a few jokes, make everybody giggle. Watch the grandkids run away from the tickles. Throw it on the grill, watch the jerk chicken sizzle. Everybody civil, no piggies in the middle. Things I dreamt about ever since I was little. Living life fast, living life large. Feet on the ground, but I reach for the stars. Cause we're living life fast, living life large. Got my feet on the ground, but I reach for the stars. Cause we're living life fast, living life large. Hands in the air, gonna reach for the stars. September 19th. Big brothers, big love.